Conversano in the pocket spot. Sound Judgment first over. A perfect ending on the inside. Miss Belmar, 3 wide on the outside. And Deja Blue. Jingra's got a lap full there. 124-1. They're in the stretch of the Hambletonian Oaks. Walsby will try to hold on. Conversano had a perfect trip and looking to pay off. Walsby on the outside, Conversano, and James McDonald drawing clear. The conversation's over. It's Conversano scores over Walsby. Then Delaney Hanover and Deja Blue. Conversano, James McDonald in the Hambletonian Oaks in 151-2. 3/4, 122-1, demanding fractions here. And digging in, Lexus Cody and steamrolling first over Private Access and slingshotting off cover Periculum, open road, Shapper Craze with room on the inside, but Periculum explodes with trot for the money man, Scott Saran. Periculum, a dominant winner over Security Projected. Then it was Chapter Craze and Private Access, Periculum in 149-3. Midway on the final turn, they're chasing Super Chapter. Gap, Kronos, and Yannick Jingra come to call on the outside, and they mean business. On a jet plane, needs racing room. Second over and poised is variegated. Fourth on the outside. Shuffled back was Chimpanzee Dancer. And Maximus Miris needs to do more. 3/4, 124-4. They're in the stretch drive. It's Super Chapter, the one they're chasing. Super Chapter on a jet plane on the inside is full out. Game first over was Gap Kronos. He's still second. Rally from Maximus Miris down the side of the racetrack. But it's Super Chapter. 5 for 5. Super Chapter dominates over Maximus Miris. Then Gap Kronos. And on a jet plane, 151-1.
From the rail out, Primo Maschio, Trey Porter, Prince Hal Hanover, Todd McCarthy, odds on Wildfire, Tim Tetrick, Smooth Dream, Andy McCarthy, Fast Choice, Scott Zeron, Swingtown, Ronnie Wren Jr., Extra Suds, Aaron Merriman, Rick Wink, Chris Page. He's galloping behind the gate, and the 9 is Twisted Destiny, Dexter Dunn. They're on gate for the 12th annual Carl Milstein Memorial. Often pacing in the Milstein. Swingtown trying to leave. Prince Hal Hanover toward the inside. Smooth Dream was between them. Primo Maschio from the rail comes out racing in 4th. Twisted Destiny so far is an unhurried 5th from the second tier. Fast Choice leaves up into 6th. Odds on Wildfire is 7th. Extra Suds parked out 8th and driving in the distant trailer after the slow start was Rick Wink. They travel to the opening panel, and Swingtown has his mind on business early on. He puts him on the front here, does Ronnie Wren Jr., as they go past a blazing 25-4. They were geared up to go with 300,000 on the line, but here's the adios winner, Prince Hal Hanover, moving to the front right now, and Smooth Dream is out and moving as Primo Maschio flushed him out. Now Trey Porter opts to go back inside as they come down to the halfway point with Prince Hal Hanover on the engine. Swingtown locked in off the aggressive steer by Wren. Smooth Dream works uncovered. He's second right now. Twisted Destiny couldn't be spotted any better for Dex. Second over, only 3 lengths behind is that MGM Grand Messenger winner. Primo Maschio is down at the inside, racing in 5th and 4 lengths off the leader. Fast Choice third over. Excess cover for the money man Zeron. Extra Suds. Then comes odds on Wildfire, less than 3/8 to go. The half was a demanding 54-3 as they enter the backstretch of the 12th Carl Milstein Memorial, and Prince Hal Hanover continues to lead the way by 3/4 of a length. Smooth Dream continues to pour it on the outside. Swingtown locked in. Twisted Destiny will need a 3-wide move. Only 3 off the leader in its striking position. Fast Choice outside of Primo Maschio. Extra Suds bottled up toward the rear of the field. Inside odds on Wildfire. Around the far turn they go. Twisted Destiny comes alive once again, and we're setting up for the adios rematch one more time. Prince Hal Hanover turns first. Twisted Destiny off cover down the center. Swingtown up the inside. Prince Hal Hanover will repeat. He does it again. Twisted Destiny couldn't catch him. He was second. Smooth Dream third. Swingtown fourth. 150-1.
They trotted the top of the stretch. Pink Bomb bracing for the challenge of the favorite, Yo Tilly. And it's Yo Tilly who's up to confront Pink Bomb through 3/4, 123-3. And Yo Tilly sprints right past. Yo Tilly has taken over the lead. Stash Some Cash is chasing the favorite there to the outside now in second. With Our Lady W down the center late. Deep stretch. Yo Tilly maintaining a 2-length lead. Stash Some Cash continues to give chase second. Our Lady W rallies into third. Grand Reserves down at the inside fourth. Yo Tilly as advertised here at 1-9. Yo Tilly scores in 151-1.
Twinbee, Joe Fresh. Sylvia Hanover in the pocket spot. 1:22 and 3. 27 and 2. Third quarter speed. Twinbee Joe Fresh. She took off by 3, now 4 lengths, leaving Sylvia Hanover in her wake. Walking on Sunshine, late pace on the outside. Twinbee Joe Fresh, a pacing dynamo in the Dorothy Hott Memorial. Twinbee Joe Fresh, then Sylvia Hanover. Walking on Sunshine, My Girl EJ, dazzling 1:48 and 1. As they head to 3 quarters, Go Dog Go, Nordic Catcher applying serious pressure on the outside. It's Super Chapter who's locked in the box for now. Well positioned, Maryland second over in 4th. Meshuggah on the inside 5th. Emoticon Legacy on the outside 6th. They take them by 3 quarters, and it's Go Dog Go in front. Nordic Catcher is relentless on the outside. Super Chapter needs racing room, had a perfect trip. 1:22 and 4 for 3 quarters in the stretch of the Hambletonian. Nordic Catcher steamrolls first over, takes the lead. Super Chapter shakes loose late on the outside into second. Late trot from Maryland, but it's Nordic Catcher. Okus Fonstead wins one for the boss. Nordic Catcher, then Super Chapter, then close Maryland. Or Gap Chronos 150 flat. A stakes record in the Hambletonian.
Blueprint with a half-length lead to 3 quarters in 1:19 and 1. That's the fastest 3 quarters in the history of the Cup, and Blueprint turns for home. He's got a lead of 2. Madden Oaks trying to rally up the inside. Dandy Ideal, Captain Optimistic better in the straightaway. He starts to close. Madden Oaks up the inside, and Blueprint trying to fend him off. A couple of Cup rookies battling it out right down to the wire. Inside is Madden Oaks. Blueprint comes back to win it. It's Blueprint over Madden Oaks and Fast Choice. He won 47 and 1. Stakes and track record.
Here comes Sylvia Hanover to pounce on Kobe's Gigi. And right there is Twinbee Joe Fresh looking poised. And then My Girl EJ 4th, and Stone Cold Treachery and Bellucci. At 3 quarters, Sylvia Hanover on the outside sticks ahead in front. Right there on the inside, Kobe's Gigi and Twinbee Joe Fresh, 1:22 and 1 into the stretch drive of the Lady Liberty. Sylvia Hanover had a perfect trip, but Twinbee Joe Fresh has revenge on her mind. Here comes Twinbee Joe Fresh. Sylvia Hanover digs in, trying to fend her off, and is doing that. Sylvia Hanover! Sylvia Hanover fights off Twinbee Joe Fresh. Then tight, My Girl EJ or Kobe's Gigi, Sylvia Hanover in 1:48 and 2.
Mickey and Minnie, an ominous presence on the outside. She takes the lead. Time of the season, looking to give her a go, though. Asphalt drops back to 3rd. On the outside, Rodeo Drive. Deo picking up momentum 4th. 3 quarters, 1:22 and 2. Top of the stretch, Mickey and Minnie by 3 parts. Handled confidently here. Time of the season is all out. Rodeo Drive, Deo 4 lengths off the leader. They straighten away, Mickey and Minnie. Time of the season up the inside. Rodeo Drive, Deo still 3 lengths off the lead, but Mickey and Minnie's not stopping. Mickey and Minnie at the edge of the board. She wins again under wraps. Close for second. Rodeo Drive Day, more time of the season than always. Anna Hanover 149 and 4. Another impressive score for Mickey and Minnie.